This article I think is really funny because of the lack of information, so maybe we could use our creativity and fill in.
Blanks in.
Yeah.
My favorite kind.
So this is over in the UK. Basically, a man was arrested for stealing another man's phone during a hug he gave him in the bathroom.
What? Like some Ocean's 11 shit? Like,
From his back pocket?
Why are they hugging in the bathroom? Right. That's like the last place that I'm hugging anybody.
Don't talk to me while I'm in a pee stall. What's up, man?
Like your eyes are like dead ahead, like does not deviate from this line.
But you can't picture two drunk blokes like connecting over, like pissing next to each other. Or some shit.
I fucking love you, man.
And they're singing a song.
We can hug after you've washed your hands.
No, and then once they do it, they shake and then they go like.
I just can't. I know that that's a way of like pickpocketing, but I can't understand how you can like.
And you go like from the back and you go.
How do you make someone think that's a natural thing in the bathroom?
Well, the pickpocket probably he did it because it was unexpected. That's probably his angle, the bathroom.
Oh yeah, because
So you're like, hey man, bro. You're like, what is it? He's like, oh, okay, sorry about that. And he takes off. You're like, oh, you fucker. Hey, my phone.
What's the hug?
Yeah. You know, so it's actually a pretty slick move.
You guys ever been pickpocketed?
I have not.
I've had like someone take my wallet out of my bag as I was holding it.
Oh,
I was in line at Fisherman's Wharf.
In San Francisco.
Yeah, and I was just
they're
like,
slick
no, it was
over there.
actually in Seattle.
So you're watching people throw the salmon and shit? Oh wow, you're clapping.
I remember distinctly that I had stood in line at 3 different places, and I should have known. I was like a teenager, but the same dude was behind me at the last 2 places.
Oh, wow.
And he didn't buy anything. So I was like, what the fuck is this guy always here? So I was buying food, and I was holding my bag like this, and I wasn't looking because I was ordering. And then right after that, I was like, what happened to the other guy? And I looked, and he was gone and didn't get anything after me the 3rd time. And I was like, oh fuck, my wallet's gone. Damn. He just reached in and took it.
Wow.
Yeah, and that was it.
I had a friend that was like backpacking through Europe, and then he was like at a cafe and he had his backpack between his legs while I was eating, and then when he was done eating, it was gone.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Dude, I hear that like certain parts of France and shit like that are like the Olympics of pickpocketing. Like,
Or Brazil too.
Yeah, like they have teams, like the mom with the baby, like they know how to distract you. It's like 3 or 4.
1 set, just that quick. That quick. They watch and like, especially if you're by yourself, he's a victim. He's not a group because it's like you're unaware. Yeah. Oh, that guy, he's American. Get him.
Damn,
was watching
Ocean's
this-
11 stuff.
I was watching this video of this dude in Africa that was like baiting like people that'll try and jack his phone. He had his phone like hanging out of a car that was like moving through the streets or whatever, and then with a camera like this, and you see the guy like, and he's like breaking down like, so then this guy gives a signal to other guy to like come later so that guy peels off and eventually like intercepts it here and then jacks it. And so you would see though, because he's expecting it or whatever, you can see the tells or whatever, he like yanks it back and he's like, he pokes his head out and he's like, what are you doing? He fucking
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's choreographed, man. I mean, and some people, that's their whole thing is to catch marks. They sit at the train station all day. At the bus station, you're thinking, oh, you know, right, train, it's fun. Oh, I've never been here. Like, okay, he's
Pictures.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
He's one. You know, and you got a lot of people that are not like, you know, even like when you go to Venice, those guys, buy the CD, man. Hey, and the people are, okay, you know, they buy the CD. And, you know, they're intimidating, like, boy.
You like hip hop? Yeah, listen to hip hop.
Yeah,
There's nothing on this CD.
Every time I go to Europe, I always get one of those, you know, those those flesh-colored like inside fanny packs, so that my pockets are empty and I have to like lift up my shirt to like open it.
I always have a dummy wallet.
Wow. Yeah. What's in it? Nothing?
Fake
just a
stuff.
paper.
I'm sure I'm going like this. Fuck you.
You know what I used to do back in the day, like when I used to sell dope, I used to keep all my money in my shoes. So remember, go old school, keep your ID and shit. So I'd be like in the street, they pick all dudes like run up on you, dude. I ain't got nothing, and you got like $1,000 in your shoe. You know, I'm booking up out of there.
What happens when you make so much money that your shoe becomes huge?
Are you like standing crooked? Like,
You used to have the shoes, so you'd be kind of walking, but when you got too big, you got to go get rid of some of it. Cause so you try to have like, you know, if you got pants, you got socks, but you always keep it down to where somebody's got to actually get down. You don't want to ever have, you know, because, you know, motherfucker becoming pocket check, man. You know, like, or somebody like, and you're like, oh, I ain't got nothing, because dudes are trying to see how much money you made. So you're like, oh, I ain't got nothing, I got like $40. and you got all your shit in your shoe.
So would you put it inside your sock or?
Yeah, I used to kid inside, but I used to also like lay it flat and just like layer it on the bottom of my shoe when I was a kid.
Like a little insole.
Like a little insole. So by the time I get home, I pull that thing out and it's all sweaty and shit.
Worth it though. It was protected. It was
like blow drying.
That's how we used to hide our money back in the day, man.
Damn, man.
Yeah, you can try to figure out
What's
ways.
the most money you've walked around with in your shoe?
I don't know. I was a kid, man, so it might have been like, maybe like, I don't know, $800, some
Yeah, kid money.
Yeah, kid money, just from hustling because, like, I used to hustle at the park.
You said you were 15 at this time?
Yeah, I was 15. I was selling dope down the street.
A lot of fucking money for a 15-year-old.
Yeah,
But
damn.
really, they were getting over on us because I didn't understand like mathematics and breaking shit down. Instead of buying, like say a quarter pound, I would get like a $1,200 double up. And they were charging me retail because I didn't know the game, so they're really getting over on us. But you think you're making money, but had you bought the QP and broke it down to rock and sell, you'd have made triple. And that's not because I was trying to do shit. We were just trying to be entrepreneurs. But
that's just a first job. You know what I mean? Everybody has a first job. My first job was Giant Rockets. They're fucking me over there too. In different ways, completely different.
They got over on him too.
Yeah,
Yeah, sold those milk wholesale. Milkshakes wholesale.
Pulled the tips. That's the worst.
They're fucking me over. What's this article about, dude?
You got pickpocketed in the bathroom.
Pickpocket in the bathroom. Yeah.
Dude, sometimes people try and talk to me in bathrooms, like in bars and stuff like that, and it's just like, Marty.
You get talked to in the bathroom?
Sometimes, like some drunk dude's just like, oh, can you believe this shit outside? I'm like, please, not now, like, dude, like, I'm not having this.
bathroom, you gotta be careful too, because people will try you. Like you said, dude. Another story, like my buddy in the bathroom, he was peeing in Reno, and a dude thought or acted like he knew him. He kicked him in the butt, and he peed on himself. Like he had Versace on, like it's nice. He's like, what the fuck? And dude's like, oh man, I'm sorry, man. I thought you was like, say you motherfucker, man. And dude's like, fuck you. And my homeboy took off on him, bing, 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 was fucking him up. Security comes in, seeing him beating his ass. But dude kicked him in the ass and he peed on himself. So he caught a case. He ended up having to pay.
No.
He had to pay that guy like 10 grand.
That dude's goal is to like just get the shit kicked out of him so he could get like a case.
No, he was talking shit, but he didn't know that my homeboy, like he's like a gangster type dude. You know what I mean? I was like, dude, he's like, if a dude would have said a part of me, he's like, what the fuck? He's like, oh man, dude, damn, dude, I was up in here. Oh man, my bad. And he's like, yeah, man, watch yourself. He's like, man, he said, fuck you. And I was like, what?
He did a Bart.
He just
He
took
pulled a
off
Bart.
like snap, like bing, 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 bing. Yeah, he did a Bart.
The bing Bart.
But all I seen was him on the ground and my boy whooping his ass, and he actually told the judge, and dude like, oh man, I didn't do nothing. Like, dude, you motherfucking kicked me in my ass. Made me pee on myself.
That's when I was 19 though.
Yeah.
Now it's just, I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So
they're
if
like-
someone was trying to like push you to fight him,
Whatever, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to do anything. Just like when I was 19, still had like the high school mindset. In that environment, that's just what it is. Now it's just like, oh, I'm so sorry. Dude.
What about like Tyson? Remember Tyson, that guy in the airplane?
yeah.
That guy had a comment.
He had to come in.
He had to
See the dude talking shit, he had to come in. Like, who?
He deserved it.
Tyson was all like, who is this dude, man?
I bet the stewardess were like, yo, let this fool get fucked up.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, this guy sucks.
And they built him like, yo, Tyson, like basically said, oh, he had to come in. He's like, he had prior history. You're like, yeah, shit.
Make up a new rap sheet for him.
Yeah.
So same situation. If you were Tyson, some guys doing that shit to you. Bart from JK, what's up? You would
Probably asked to move seats or something. Yeah, try
That's
to like,
lame, dude.
So you gotta think, but at some point, you also gotta like, cause I was in the grocery, in the gas station, and this dude came in there, and I'm like he said, I'm like, this dude's kind of weird. And he's looking, oh, 300, you're a big guy, huh? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, and this Indian dude, he's in there looking like, oh, shit, And then I'm looking, and dude's like, oh, I can take you. And he starts doing like this little stance. I'm like, dude. I was like, dude, just, back the fuck. I said, dude, get out of my space, man. Yeah. Cause, I'm not going to let you get close. You might have a knife or anything. And he's like, oh, what you going to do? I'm like, dude, if you get any close, I'm gonna fuck you up, bro. And all I was gonna do is chop him in the neck hella hard. Just,
Where do you aim? You aim for the throat?
right here, just make him choke on a cigar real quick. Just he wouldn't even see that coming. And then his buddy comes in and says, hey man, hey, calm down. We're not supposed to be doing that. There were some homeless guys, they were working the area. So he came in there and calmed his buddy down. And then the Indian dude was looking, but it was all on camera. But like, dude, if you would, that's violating my space. I'm not even trying to. But this dude's pressing up on you. So what do you do? You can't be too like you, but you gotta watch him.
I might just fucking run out the other way.
I was like, cause I didn't want to turn my back, but because he's moving, like, cause I'm like this and I'm like watching, I'm trying to pay, but I'm at the same time, I don't want to, So I'm like standing back, and then his guy came and de-escalated the situation. But there's certain people, like, I'm just always conscious because you never know who's a weirdo these days.
For like legal purposes, if you in that situation and you were to hit him, would you get in trouble for that?
Well,
if he threw the first,
yeah, you threw the first punch. Yeah,
I would have to try to say, unless the Indian guy said he provoked or he did something like he looked like he was threatening, like if he made a threatening movement.
If he corroborates,
you know what I mean? Yeah. He's like, oh, that guy came in there, he threatened that he was gonna do something, and then I feared for my safety.
Yeah.
Somebody said I fear for my life.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I didn't know the guy had a knife. I'm like, I might throw a little knife down there. He had a knife.
Yeah, look.
It says Big Herc on it, but it's his. He brought it out.
Because at some point you can't let yourself to be a victim.
Nah.
And that's what people expect. Oh well, you should have did. Dude, this month, if I would have acted first, I'd be alive.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have caught the whatever I caught.
Especially when it's all verbal leading up to that point.
Oh man, it's this weirdos, and then people, they think they can get away with anything nowadays, and then some people try to do they'll try to do something go viral. What about them walking up just hitting people and then filming it?
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember this one car show me and you were at. We were at one of those car meets, and then I parked my car. I had my '79 Camaro at the time, and then I came back to it later to get something out of the car, and then this guy, I guess, was taking a picture of it at the moment that I had just walked up, and he was like, "Hey, thanks, asshole. Get in the way of my fucking photo."
Oh my god!
What a dickhead!
I was like, "This is actually my car. I'm just getting something from it," and I think everyone was already looking, so he didn't want to I thought he thought it'd be dumb if he backed off of what he said, and he goes, "Yeah, well, I was still trying to take a photo of it, you fucking asshole." He was mad at me.
Yeah.
And then I was just looking around at everybody. I'm like, what happens now? And then Barrett was there too. All of our homies were around, and everyone was just so stunned because it was like a stalemate. They were like,
"Oh wow,
this guy's clearly embarrassed," but he's buffing up even more.
Yeah, trying to act like he's not.
Yeah. So we were just like, okay, go ahead and take your picture then. And I just stood there and I was just
Yeah, fuck that guy.
yeah.